Measurement and significant figures. In this module, we will study about matter, mixture, pure substance, measurement, measuring unit, uncertainty in measurement, precision and accuracy, significant figures, and dimensional analysis. An introduction.
Science can be viewed as a continuous human effort to systematize the knowledge for unfolding and understanding the nature.
Easier understanding. Science is subdivided into various disciplines. Chemistry is one of them. Is the branch of science that studies about the compositions, different properties and various interactions of the matter. It plays the central role in science as it is often connected with the other branches of science like physics and biology. Plays a significant role in meeting the human needs for food, healthcare products, and other stuff for better living. With a better understanding of the chemical principles, scientists have successfully designed and synthesized new materials having specific magnetic, electric, and optical properties. Understand the basic concepts of chemistry, which has led to such great inventions. Recall the story of Thirsty Crow. Do you know why the layer of water rose on putting the pebbles into the pitcher? By space and has weight is called matter. Can exist. Solids have a definite shape and volume and have very less intermolecular spaces. Ice is the solid form of water. Liquids have a definite volume but not definite shape. Definite volume or shape. Three states of matter. Depending on the existence, matter can be classified into pure substances and mixtures. You relish having lemonade, which is a mixture in scorching summer. You can feel the presence of each and every ingredient from which it is formed.
Mixture. Is made up of two or more substances. A mixture is said to be heterogeneous if its composition is not uniform throughout. A mixture is said to be homogeneous if its composition is uniform throughout. Is made up of only one kind of atom, that is, silver atom. Water is made up of a fixed ratio of hydrogen and oxygen atoms per molecule. Pure substances contain only one type of substance. They always have the same properties. Substances are further classified as elements and compounds. Elements consist of the same types of atoms having identical and definite chemical and physical properties. When different elements or same elements combine together, a compound is formed. A compound contains two or more than two elements. Substance has a unique or a characteristic property. Properties. They are observed or measured without changing the identity or composition of the substance. For example, density, volume, mass, color, odor, etc.
Anything that has mass and occupies space is called matter. Matter is everything around us. Matter can exist in three states: solid, liquid, and gas.
Measurement.
Let us measure the length and breadth of a rectangle to find its area.
Unit.
Given in the previous slide, we can now define a unit. Is defined as the standard of reference chosen to measure any physical quantity. The International System of Units has 7 fundamental units. Units of some basic physical quantities.
Current from the given options, which are A. Ampere, B. Candela, C. Mole, D. Kelvin.
The unit of length is defined as the length of path traveled by light in vacuum during a time interval of 1 by 299,700,000 kilogram. The unit of mass is equal to the mass of the international prototype of the kilogram. The unit of time, 1 second, is the duration of 9,192,631,770 periods of the radiation corresponding to the transition. Unit of current. Constant current which, if maintained in two straight parallel conductors of infinite length, of negligible circular cross-section, and placed 1 meter apart, is of amount of substance. It is the amount of a substance of a system which contains as many elementary entities as there are atoms in 0.012 kilogram of carbon-12. The unit of luminous intensity. It is the luminous intensity in a given direction of source that emits the monochromatic radiation of 540 into 10 to the power 12 Hz frequency, and that has a radiant intensity in the direction of 1 upon 680.
Most of the time we use mass and weight as synonym. Is it correct? Kilograms on Earth weighs 19.6 newtons. Mass is the quantity of matter contained in the sample. Weight is defined as the force exerted on an object by the pull of gravity. The amount of space occupied by this box. We will fill this box with small cubes of volume 1 centimeter cube. This box into 4 equal layers and calculate its volume again, we will observe that the volume of each layer comes out the same centimeters cube. When we add the volume of all the layers, it comes out to be 60 centimeters cube. The three-dimensional space occupied by any solid, liquid or gas is called the volume. Is used for measuring volume. The amount of a substance contained within a specific volume is known as density. The physical property of a system that underlies the common notions of hot and cold is called temperature. Height by the following expression. Unit of luminous intensity from the given options, which are A. Ampere, B. Candela, C. Mole, D. Kelvin. In measurement. The average distance between Sun and Earth is 9,29,35,700 miles. And the atomic radius of hydrogen are very big figures. A number, say P, may be expressed as follows. If P is very much greater than 9.999, then the decimal point is shifted left until there is only one non-zero digit before it. When P is equal to 14,85,679.2, if P is quite less than 1.000, when P is a number in a scientific way. Let us do some mathematical Step 3. Count. We can write the number in a scientific way. Write the following number in a scientific way. We can write the number in a scientific way. Write the following number in a We can write the number in a scientific way by simply following the given series of steps. Step 1. Shift decimal left, ensuring that there is only one number before it. Step 3. Count how many places you shifted the decimal n. Let us do some mathematical operations on numbers expressed in scientific notations. Is subtracting the power of 10 of the number in the denominator from the power of 10 of the number in the numerator. The numerator is divided by the denominator. Following example. That the numbers are written in such a way that they have the same exponent. Following example. That the numbers are written in such a way that they have the same exponent. Following example.
Measurement involving the counting of whole numbers of identifiable objects such as eggs, bananas, tables and chairs can be known accurately, that is, they consist exact number. Where many scientific measurements involving some measuring devices cannot be known accurately, that is, they consist approximate numbers. For example, measuring the length, weight, etc.
Precision and accuracy.
With darts in your childhood. When a player in multiple attempts is able to throw a dart on the board closer to the target, the player is said to be precise. Precision is defined as the closeness of many measurements that results for the same quantity. On the other hand, accuracy is defined as how closely a measured value agrees with its correct value. 3 students were asked to take the reading of the solution poured in a measuring cylinder. Addition 9.7 or 9.70 are the same. .70 milliliters means the measurement is accurate to within 1/100th of a milliliter.
Says every experimental measurement has some amount of uncertainty associated with it. The uncertainty in the experimental or calculated values is indicated by mentioning the number of significant figures.
For the determination of significant figures, rule number 1. All non-zero digits are significant. Rule number 2. If zeros are sandwiched between non-zero digits, the zeros become significant. Rule number 3. Zeros at the beginning of a non-zero digit figure are not significant. Rule number 4. All the zeros placed at the end of a number are significant provided they are on the right side of the decimal point.
Following numbers with the number of significant figures. of numbers with significant figures are as follows. Addition and subtraction with significant figures. When measurements are added or subtracted, the result cannot have more digits to the right of decimal points than either of the original numbers. Multiplication and division with significant figures. When measurements are multiplied or divided, the result will contain no more significant figures than the original measurement with a few significant figures. Rounding off the numbers. If the rightmost digit to be dropped is more than 5, the preceding number is increased by 1. If the rightmost digit to be dropped is 5, then the preceding number is not changed. If it is an even number, but is increased by 1 if it is an odd number. Analysis.
Dimensional analysis is the calculation involving the use of dimensions of the different physical quantities involved. On applying unitary method, we get
fundamental units included in the international system of units from the given options, which are A6, B7, C9, D5. Of many measurements that results for the same quantity is known as. The options are A. Accuracy, B. Significant figures, C. Precision, D. Uncertainty. Quick recap. All substances contain matter which can exist in 3 states: solid, liquid or gas. Many systems of measurement exist, out of which the English and the metric systems are widely used.